During the times of Asayu, who had possession of one of the mountains called Seir, I explained in the angelic wars that the mountains were not actually put in place until the angel wars were nothing but a bloody heap of dead bodies in the form of mountains. And in that uh, blood and protein and nutrients and whatever carbon waste in the angel wars, in that bloody heap of dead bodies in the form of mountains, until the war was finally over. The the jewelry, the jewels, the gold and silver, the many different types of metals that comes from blood, skin, flesh, water, all kinds of stuff. The mountain, and in the earthly planes that it talks about with Asayu's children being in his possession, but that possession is the Mount Seir where the children are. The mountain itself lives in the fleshly realm of worldly desires, but that mountain is lifted up above as a holy mountain because it was an angel war that fell upon this earth with blood and guts and dead bodies and all kinds of weaponry, elemental practices of weaponry, and this, that, and the other. The mountain is called holy, a holy mountain that is with many children. And when I say many children, the soul that one third of the earth, or that one third of the stars cast down in this great war when Jesus Christ was picked up with Satan, and whatever was orchestrated there, not yet uh, found in a literature exactly to what took place, but we can only um, take a logic by understanding the great war that fell upon this earth and whatever came after it, in all beasts that were awake with the angels, all animals and creatures, and um, angels were in a union, like is stated in the Bible, the union of one, until that final uh, godly person who was able to conquer all things had finally taken his throne in this fleshly realm or world of desire and lust and greed and vanity and sloth and wrath and gluttony and pride. Those mountains with those dead bodies, the heap of bodies of angels and children that died with their souls, their spiritual wellspring that died with their souls upon this earth, is now a holy mountain that had been lifted up above us in a holy church, a holy mountain with um, a ministry of damsels and kings and lords and childbirth from each and every different type of church that is listed. Childbirth, childbirth comes with a soul, and uh, lust comes with a spiritual death, as it reads in James 1:15. It is called a holy death, a holy Hades, a holy ghost, or a holy King David Wiglaff. And we have in um, connection a salvation, or we have, let's say, we cut ourselves from that, or we have war, law, violence, hatred, anger, whether it be a um, togetherness with a woman not from your rib, or um, whether it be just a lonesome thing and a bullying act with the law, or whether it be um, anything listed with such natures of war, hatred, anger, violence, whether it be a church in this world, preacher, governor, senator, it doesn't matter. You have a part of God in birth, and let's say that hypothetically speaking, a rebirth is something called a test and a trial to see who belongs to God or who belongs to Caesar, and that salvation by choice and the great trials that come with it when some have risen against you, or we are in a moral conformity, a union that is not for uh, salvation. They are for thieves and thieving and making money off of a spiritual wealth. I have come to divide a house. I have come to take from until the final end, 144,000. The Jesus in the vainglory, and then the Jesus um, in the soul, greater than that vainglory that lives in this world. However, you may die in the fleshly realm of desire, but there is life after.